It's finally here, the brand new record from Martha, Love Keeps Kicking. Now, like most people, I fell in love with Martha back in 2016 with their album, Blisters in the Pit of My Heart. That record is a pop-punk classic, one of my favorites in recent years for sure. And I know that the record did end up on many best of lists towards the end of 2016, but I think that record is still underrated. Please go out of your way to check it out. Now, I did pre-order the record and wanted to show off the brand new Martha shirt with the record, everything in one hand, but the pre-order hasn't come in yet, so we're just going to have to hang out with the old school Martha shirt that I got when they played Logan Square Auditorium here in Chicago with Jeff Rosenstock, so that was great to see. But let's get into the record. Being the follow-up to such a classic record, Love Keeps Kicking had a lot to live up to, and the first song that we got from the new record was the title track, Love Keeps Kicking, and it's the perfect single. It has everything that Martha does so well, the upbeat music, clever lyrics, and most importantly, it's extremely catchy. The first song on the album is a song that we got back in 2018, Heart is Healing. It has one of my favorite lyrics on the album, that familiar feeling when your heart is healing. Short and sweet, memorable, and catchy. The next few songs, Sight for Sore Eyes, WrestleMania 8, Minnie Was a Preteen Arsonist, and Love Keeps Kicking are all jams, just one after another, not a bad song in the bunch. One of the songs that stands out in that bunch to me is Minnie Was a Preteen Arsonist. It's one of the songs that stands out on the album for me, and at first just seems like a upbeat song about a rebellious kid, but in an interview with Upset Magazine, Martha gave us some more details about the song. It's a true story about a kid from County Durham called Minnie Cooper who spent his life incarcerated. He repeatedly set fires, even setting fire to his own house twice, and he was greatly harmed from being institutionalized. This song is an anti-prison song. It's about what we do when people represent a problem and we don't know what to do with them. With the latter half of this album, from Brutalism by the River and on, the record becomes more melancholy and mellow, or just sad, really. And it's not like Martha hasn't had sad songs. It's like those pop-punk memes about, upbeat music and sad lyrics. And with this big shift change, it was just something I audibly noticed as I was listening to the record. Martha did speak about this in their interview with Upset. It feels like a sadder, more somber album than our previous records. It wasn't deliberate, but this is where we're at as a culture, as a world. We're in a really shitty place, but there are still things to hold on to. We feel like a general negativity and sadness that's being felt across the board has filtered into our songwriting. It's not strictly a breakup album, but it might be a heartbreak album. We still love love, though. We always try to find a bit of humor in sad or stressful situations. The band is meant to be fun. We want to have a good time doing it. And that's not to say the sadder songs on the album are bad. Intuit is a very sad song, but it's one of the best on the entire record. Let's take a look at the lyrics. I can't ever tell what I have with you. Like when I found you playing my guitar in my bedroom, you were sat on my bed and when you asked me to come over, but you gave me a look that you wouldn't give me if you were sober. I'm happy being friends if that's what we're gonna be. Sometimes we seem close, but then you'll act like you've never met me. Intuit is a phenomenal song, and like I said, one of the best on the entire record. So the beginning half of the record is a little bit more familiar to Martha fans, more poppy and upbeat, and then with the latter half of the album, you get those more sad songs, but still good nonetheless. Love Keeps Kicking is a proper follow-up to Blisters in the Pit of My Heart. It was always going to be hard to follow Blisters because, in my opinion, and I think in a lot of other people's opinion, that is a classic record, and, it was always going to be hard to top. But Martha on this record give us the familiar Martha that we all know and love, and it does try some new things. With songs like WrestleMania 8, Into This, Love Keeps Kicking, and Minnie Was a Preteen Arsonist, Martha give us some classic songs. What did you think of the brand new record from Martha, Love Keeps Kicking? Let me know in the comments down below. Please like and share the video if you enjoyed it. Tell all your friends, subscribe if you haven't, and as always, thanks for watching.